We focus on marketing. We simplify sourcing. IFBrand Sourcing helps e-commerce brands access China's top manufacturing with a simplified and cost-effective sourcing process. So you can focus on building a brand while we handle the sourcing and become your most reliable supply chain partner. And hassle-free, let's unlock China's manufacturing excellence together.
Now, let's dive into our first ever episode, featuring some of the most interesting Q&A from our founder.
What inspired me is to collaborate with the amazing partners from all over the world. DTC brands, Amazon sellers, overseas manufacturers, even independent designers and the century-old enterprises. We learned from their success. We dive into their project and draw the inspiration from every collaboration. That's what my passion fuels from. Thought about the reason why I established the company. I can tell you lots of beautiful reasons, but the first thing jumping into my mind is the word. I don't want to upset my customers anymore. As my previous roles, I found it difficult to consistently maintain the quality level I uphold. I tried to sort the solutions internally. I expressed my concerns, but the company's structural management and their priorities have made it challenging to make my own standard. I just felt like, why not just establish a team which can work with the same objective and the same mindset? The team can fully utilize their skills, and they believe that the company can share their dedication to excellence. Just like you said, basically we have our own database, but this isn't enough for us to develop a new product from scratch, because even the same products from the same factories, sometimes it couldn't exactly meet the requirements for the new product from a new brand. We have to figure out and also to source the new sources, new suppliers to meet their needs, to exactly maintain their quality and also their qualification. As this aspect, what I want to say is that overseas buyers normally pay more attention about only the price, quality, and the service delivery time. I think this is all the basis, but then the proper choice is the key. The people you work with and you communicate with is the core. You have to understand and to distinguish which one can be the best option. Because in the business, it's all about relationship. Do they have the transparent communication or reliable behavior they provided, which can determine their outcome and their problem-solving ability. And secondly is the value they provide to you. That's the cost performance. It's not about only the initial cost, because this all the people can get easily, but then you have to figure out their internal management in the production line, the machines, house and outsource processes. This is all what you have to immerse for the factory audit. What I say is that the people you work with and also the value the suppliers provided is the most important for us when we select the suppliers. We are happy and we are willing to grow up with them from the start, because we trust in their brand value. We know we can go for a long time. We trust in the long-term relationship. For example, there's a British company which is manufacturing, doing printing, and we took some time to learn their technology and their expectation. Now we fully took over all their projects to source the materials from China, including glass, metal, plastic, ceramic, wood, etc. Because they have the special surface treatment and the printing. This is what we have to figure out. For more than 7 products, we help them to figure out how to develop a new product from scratch. Sometimes it cannot be just manufactured in one factory. We have to collaborate with different factories and train them or to let them understand the quality level we uphold. Firstly, it's about the factory selection. We have to find the correct and the proper way to seize the most suitable options for the overseas buyers. Secondly, is the transparent communication and the reliable behavior, which is the most important thing. For these 2 key points, it's actually even more important than only the price, delivery time, etc. I can say that all of these 3 aspects about the quality, the price, and the delivery time is actually the most important for overseas buyers. But then you have to find the people who can understand your brand value, understand your expectation, so they can solve the problems for you in case. I think the most significant. You have to build this relationship. But then I also found something like lots of people told me about the barriers is about the communication and also the understanding difference between the factory and their team and their internal company's team. This is what I want to solve. I want to solve this communication and understanding gap. We basically work for a lot of brands, but the most impressive brand would be the case that we help them to cut down like 30% from their product value and the factory selection. When they send the samples and the target price, we realized that target price is quite high. We just found out could be from some other factories, and because we understood the materials, the processes, we suggested that why not just to make a new tooling, and the unit price can actually lower by 30 to 40%. That's the most impressive project. And another part is a personal care brand, which we help them to develop a product. But now it's almost 1 year, and they expanded their sales by 10 times already, which is really inspiring. And also owned by US couples, and we worked for 7 years already with they steadily grew up for their brand and also like expanded to other countries already, like for Canada or Europe. I'm from a city which is close to the sea, famous for tea and ceramic. People also like to do business. From my university, I luckily met some overseas buyers for apparel and shoes and luggage bag industry. So that's the first time I know this international trading business. I did sourcing industry for a decade. This is actually weird because I'm a person who really likes to the adventure. I like hiking and travel, and I like everything new. But the one thing I never changed is my job, the career. I've lived and breathed the sourcing industry for almost 9 years, from phone case, car camera, ceramic fender, stainless steel bottles, and even for automation systems and the railway station projects. We've done it all. Every time we overcome the challenges from the supply chain hurdles and delivery the results over or beyond our expectations, we feel the most excited because we learn from the success. People always say that failures is the lesson for the success, but for us, we believe in success breeds more success. We focus solely on delivering the successful project for each one.